Good morning. Today I thought we could spend the day together. I actually have the day off today because it's a public holiday and I'm up nice and early and I really want to go out for breakfast. There's a new cafe not far from me that I want to try, and then I might have a little poke around the shops. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. It's very overcast today, very gloomy, so it'll probably just end up being a nice cozy day at home. But I was hoping the weather was going to be good because I really wanted to go sit in the park and read, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen for me. I've been wanting to learn Spanish for so long. Two of my best friends can speak fluent Spanish, and then obviously Kevin, who you've met, he's Colombian. A lot of my friends can speak Spanish, and I just think that I feel like I've always had the belief that I'm not smart enough to learn another language or it would be too hard, and I really want to challenge myself and prove to myself that I can do it. So, and I chose Spanish because I already know there are already people in my life who speak Spanish and I'll be able to use it a little bit with them. And Spanish is such a widely used language throughout the world, so I think it's a very helpful skill to have. And then I think once I get the hang of Spanish, because it's a romantic Latin-based language, I don't think it'll be too tricky to then slip into learning something like Italian or French, because they do use the masculine and feminine, I don't know what the word is. I'm thinking I want to start taking a Spanish class once a week. There are a few around that I could go to, and you just enroll for the term, and it's not overly expensive, so it would just be one night a week, and I just feel like that would be a really fun way to get more immersed in learning and actually practicing with other people. So I think I'll see how I go with this, but I would be really keen to jump in and learn in that sort of environment. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's go get breakfast. I haven't been able to look at the menu because I don't have one posted online, but from what I can see on the Instagram, it looks delicious. And then we might look at some shops after.
No, Dorian. I feel like
I wanted to show you guys some books that I picked up at the used bookstore a couple of days ago. I think they were all $4 or $5 each, so I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one I picked up is this vintage copy of Jamaica Inn by Daphne du Maurier. As you know, I'm currently reading Rebecca, so I'm intrigued to read some of her other stories, seeing as I'm enjoying Rebecca so much. But this one follows the story of a girl named Mary who is orphaned after her mother dies, and she's sent to go and live with her aunt and uncle who run the Jamaica Inn, and it gets a bit hairy. I also love the artwork on this cover. I think it's very sweet. And then the next one I got is another Daphne du Maurier book called My Cousin Rachel. Again, this one is slightly broken. The glue has come away from the binding here, but I feel like that's a pretty easy fix. So I'll just have to be super careful with it until I manage to fix it. I don't think Pickle could be any closer. He just insists on being on top of me at all times. Anyway, the next book that I got is Hot Milk by Deborah Levy. It follows the story of Rose, who's suffering from a strange illness that have doctors mystified and they are unable to diagnose her, and her daughter Sophia, who is trying to get to the bottom of it for her as well. And her daughter Sophia has suggested that they go to a clinic in Spain to try to find a cure for whatever is going on with her. And then last but not least is No Cheetah by Dia Felix. I've never seen this book before. I'd never heard of it. I was mesmerized by the cover. Again, another combo of hot pink and black and a black and white photo. I just think it's so striking. But this follows daughter to a new age guru. No Cheetah wanders through the cracks of California's counterculture, half feral child, half absurdist prophet. When tragedy strikes, she is sent to live with her father, a working class cowboy with a fragile grasp on sobriety and a dangerously mean fiance. Stuck with adults, chillingly unable to care for her, No Cheetah takes to the streets, a runaway with nothing to run from, driven forward by desperation, hope, and an irrepressible wonder. So this definitely sounds like it's going to be kind of gritty and funny even. This is the debut novel by Dia Felix. She's a writer and filmmaker born and raised in California. And yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Let me know if you've read any of these or if you have any other suggestions for me. The cafe ended up being a little bit busy and quite noisy, and my table was really small and it was just kind of quite crowded, so I didn't get a chance to practice any of my Spanish. I'm just gonna sit down now and do the last exercises of week 1. And it's going well so far. I'm really enjoying it. And then I might go get myself some lunch. A lot of stuff is closed today. I went for a look around the shops quickly after I had breakfast, but so much was shut, so I didn't get any footage. But I kind of want to find somewhere for lunch, or even like order some takeaway and just eat it here and enjoy a gloomy afternoon in and read my book. And then tonight I might have a bath. But yeah, very chill sort of day. ¿Tienes una cerveza muy fría? Tengo sed. Sí, claro, aquí tienes. ¿Cuánto es? 2 euros con 50. Solo tengo un billete.
Yesterday because it's kind of colder outside than I thought it was going to be, and so I'm just going to be an outfit.
These ones, my friend Rebecca, who I think she just finished reading all of them, said that I would love this one even more. My really good friend Tess has always recommended Rachel Cusk to me, or maybe she hasn't verbally said it, but every time I go to her house, I see that she has.
If you're living in Melbourne, then you know that it's the AFL Grand Final this weekend. And I'm not like a massive sports fan, but a bunch of my friends are going to a pub to watch it. So I just did my makeup and I'm gonna get changed. And then we're gonna head into the city to go to the pub and watch a little bit of the game. I'm probably not gonna stay for the whole game. I'll see how I'm feeling. I've made sure that Pickle's been for a really long walk, and we even went to the pet store to pick out some treats. I'm more excited than I was yesterday. I originally didn't plan on going at all, but the weather has really turned it on today, which is such a nice change from the last few weeks that we've had. We've just had the most gloomy cold weather, and everyone in Melbourne is so ready for it to start warming up. So it's really nice when we have these sunny days. I don't know what to wear. It might cool down a little bit later, so I'll take a light jacket with me, but I think I'm just gonna keep it really simple. Pair of jeans and like a singlet or something. But yeah, that's what's on for the rest of the day. He always has to be right by me at all times. I came home from the city maybe like 45 minutes ago to take Pickle to the park and feed him dinner after watching the game. So I'm probably gonna chill here for the next like hour or so with him. He just had a massive run around for like 45 minutes at the park, so he's absolutely gassed. And then I might go back out and meet some more friends, but I'll see how I feel. I'm pretty tired. It's very exhausting being out. But yeah, I just needed to make sure that Pickle was taken care of so I can enjoy the rest of my night without feeling stressed. My friends are still in the city. I'm just waiting for them to tell me when they're back on this side of town, and then I might go meet them. But for the time being, I'm just gonna chill and watch some YouTube.
Posturepedic acclaim, featuring the most innovative support system that senses and responds.
You sleep? No, yes.
I just walked to get some banh mi's for breakfast. We're feeling a little bit dusty today, so banh mi should make us feel a whole lot better. But I got this salted egg Vietnamese coffee as well. So good, very sweet, but ultimately delicious. I decided to take advantage of the little bit of sun that we were getting today and come down to the park. I just can't not come to the park and lay in the sun when the weather's this nice, because we haven't been getting it very often recently. So I just thought I'd come down and bring my book and just lay in the sun until it decides to go away. But yeah, yesterday was really fun. I was like slightly hungover this morning, but glad that it wasn't too hectic and kept it pretty chill. But it's just such a beautiful day, so I had to get out, and I just maybe even want to have a little nap here. We'll see how we go. I brought my books down. I really couldn't decide what to bring, so I still have been periodically reading Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babbitt. I find it nice because if I don't really have much time to read, it's, you know, they're only sort of short stories, so if I'm in a bit of a pinch, I usually pick this up. But then I also brought down Rebecca. I'm slowly getting through it, and I'll probably read a little bit of that. I think I want to read like a chapter or so. I think I'm halfway through a chapter at the moment, actually, so I want to get to the next chapter. And then my non-fiction read that I have at the moment, which I haven't started, is The Art of Logic. I saw Sarah Shower on TikTok talk about this. I really love her videos talking about all the books that she reads. She basically studies them. She has this whole annotation process, and she's just so intellectual and so I don't even know what the word is. She's just really able to decipher information really well and break it down in a digestible way for people. She recommended this and I was really intrigued by it, so this is going to be my non-fiction read probably for the year. I don't know if I've read anything else non-fiction this year, but if I enjoy this I might pick up one of her other recommendations as well. But yeah, that's what's on the cards for the afternoon, and then might hit up the pub this afternoon for a cheeky beer and maybe a bit of pool, maybe, and some snacks. But yeah, it's been a very nice weekend, very chill, lots of time with friends, lots of downtime as well, and I'm so happy that we've had the sun come out. It's literally made my weekend, so I'm not going to feel too sad about going back to work tomorrow. Anyway, I really hope that you've been enjoying the vlog so far. I'm still trying to get into a groove of like finding what my style is, or you know, but I really don't want any of my vlogs to feel overly contrived. Like, this is just my real life, which may or may not always be aesthetic, or I don't know what the word is, I can't think of it. But yeah, I'm not trying to be contrived or inauthentic. Like, this just is my life, and the way the vlog pans out is the way the vlog pans out, and I would rather post than not post at all, because I'm still just kind of finding my footing. So yeah, if you guys have any feedback or words of encouragement or anything you would like to see, please comment and let me know, because I am still, yeah, finding my feet a little bit, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's doing absolute wonders for my confidence. So yeah, I'm just still, yeah, early days. But yeah, I would love for you guys to comment on my videos and tell me if you're enjoying them, or if there's anything you'd like to see, or know more about me. I really haven't really spoken too much about myself. I guess if you ask, I'll answer it, but I don't really know what you'd like to know. I'm not sure. So yeah, thank you to all 128 of you, 29 of you, being here every week or every other week, or if this is the first video that you're watching, thank you so much. I'm so thankful to everybody that tunes in. It really warms my heart. So yeah, like this video, comment on this video, and let me know. Anyway, it's time to relax.